Hello, everyone. This is MMA Interesting Prospects podcast. Today, our guest is Barad Masoumi, who will fight on Eternal MMA 110 September 12th. Hello, Barad. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And to your fights, it's probably like around 6 weeks. So if you can tell me, do you like to take this kind of trainings camps so like a little bit longer, like in like pro UFC level, or you don't like doesn't don't mind to take shorter training camps or even fights, so like 2 or 3 weeks?
No, I like to do normally 6 to 8 week camps. I haven't had any short notice ones yet, but if I do get one, I'll do it. But yeah, I like to do 6 weeks normally, which is now.
But I guess like between fights or training camps, you probably also in the gym probably a little bit like different structure, but in the end you always also like train.
Yeah, no, we pretty much train the same all year round, even when we're out of camp. At my gym TFC, pretty much in camp all year round. So yeah, we're always ready.
And probably also on like amateur level, it's a little bit hard to be prepared for the like opponent because it's like just not much of the footage because your opponent right now is I believe he's like 1-0 as the
Yeah,
amateur, so it's not a lot of data to like analyze.
yeah, no. Um, he's had two kickboxing fights and the one MMA fight. But yeah, I actually haven't been able to watch his MMA fight yet. It's not on YouTube or anything, so I need to find a way to watch it.
And when I checked your record, you fought 3 times, but it was like one fight in 2023, one 2024, and one like a few weeks ago. So if you
Yeah,
can tell me, because it you are not like super active, and if you
yeah,
can
yeah.
tell me, is it like the reason for it, or more of the like cancel fights or like injuries, this kind of things?
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of injuries. Yeah, it was mostly just injuries. I had my debut a week after I turned 18, and then the second one a week after I turned 19, and then I didn't fight for like a year and a half until now. And then yeah, that was 2 weeks ago, and now I'm fighting again in 6 weeks. So I've gone from not fighting in 2 years to fighting twice in 2 months. So this is how I wanted it to be. I'm healthy, I'm fit. So yeah, it was just injuries really keeping me out, but I'm all good now.
And do you think that you maybe will take like one more after this fight, so this year?
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully November, December. I definitely want one more. Want to go on holiday. Hopefully go to Thailand end of the year. So I need to earn it.
And I saw that you had a chance to train in, I believe, like Bangtao.
Yeah.
Was it also like for the training camp, or just like a little bit like just rest with additional training?
Yeah. No, that was a week after that fight I had in 2024. So it was pretty much just it was like a holiday, but I got a really bad staph infection there, and then that was really bad. So that took me out of training for 3, 4 months, just that one infection. But it was a good time until up until that. Thailand was really nice. Yeah, Bangtao as well, really nice.
And probably like outside of like US, it's the like best sparring partners you can have in this
Yeah,
gym, because it's like
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of fighters from different part of the world. So all of them are in like
yeah,
Thailand, and especially in Bangtao.
yeah. No, I was getting smashed by everyone. It was terrible. I remember every sparring round. I'm like, fuck, this is the level was crazy. Yeah, you literally you're every day you're sparring the number one ranked guy in some country. So it was really good experience. Yeah,
But probably it also can be good because in your fights you definitely, because of tough training session, that the fight will not be as tough as
yeah,
the training.
yeah. Absolutely no. You was think the guys on the mats there was crazy. You have like Volk, Piotr Jan, Aljamain, Lerone Murphy, Fiziev, like the top guys were all there. So it was good. They would come, they'd bring their training partners as well. So it was really good to learn from all of them.
And, right now, of course, you are like amateur fighter, but do you have like plans for going pro? So in like near future?
Yeah, I don't know how near. I'm looking to just get active and have as many fights as I can. Hopefully, even close to 10 amateur fights would be nice. I'm 20 years old now, so I'm 23 years old. I think would be a good time to go pro, maybe just before that. but I'm in no rush. I really enjoy just fighting and training, so I'm not really worried about that yet.
And probably also you are in the like good place, so like promotion wise, because Eternal
Yeah,
MMA is the best regional promotion, that they have a lot of like talents, like especially like on the like in lighter weight classes. So definitely even on amateur level you can like
yeah,
face some
yeah,
killers.
yeah. No, there's a lot of hard fights. It's really good. I think the level in Australia right now of MMA is really, really high. In the next couple of years as well, there's just going to be more guys in the UFC. But there's no easy fights anymore, so it's really good. Everyone's just getting so good, and we'll all rise together. Yeah,
And you started your amateur career with two finishes, and then you lost the fight. It was like split decision fight.
yeah,
And did you have a chance to analyze your performance and think what you could do better in that fight?
yeah. No, it was a really, really close fight. My opponent did a really good job. It was a really, really good fight. It could have gone either way, but I made a lot of mistakes, but it's what I expected after not fighting for so long. I did a lot of things right as well. I got to show a lot more composure, and I felt a lot calmer than I previously did. And um, yeah, there was a few little mistakes I made, but a lot of it was just shaking off the nerves of not having fought for so long. There's a lot I'm going to show in this fight coming up in 6 weeks, and yeah, there's a lot more to my game I didn't get to show.
Yes, and like even like about ring rust, it was probably
Yeah,
the worst fight. So because of the break, and probably you will not take this kind of like long breaks in your career. So it probably was like the worst moment, let's say.
yeah. It wasn't like a really bad performance. My opponent just was very, very strong. It was a very good fight, but yeah, no, the ring rust definitely played a part. It felt weird for the first minute being in there, but yeah, it's good. It's good to be back. By the end of it, that was my first time going the full 3 rounds, and you learn a lot more from actually getting the experience than just finishing the fight. So I think that's going to pay off well.
Yes, and I think that overall, like amateur fights are a good like proving ground, because in the end you
Yeah,
can gain experience. Nobody really like looking at your record. Of course, your record is good, but in the end, it's like a part of your career that you can just gain experience. So what's really matter, and what like UFC or other big promotion will take into the consideration, will be a pro record.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, amateurs just for learning. That's how I see it. You just go have some fun and try things, see what you need to improve, and yeah, you could be 0 and 10 as an amateur and then go win all your pro fights. Who cares? But yeah.
And if you can tell me more about your beginnings in overall combat sports. So did you have any like other background than like just MMA?
Yeah, so my dad used to do karate, and when I was about 5 or 6 years old, he was teaching me karate in the garage. We did that for like a year, and then um, yeah, one day I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw an ad for an MMA gym, and then I went and I really enjoyed it, and something in my brain just clicked. It reminded me of when I was like 5 years old, so I just kept doing it, and yeah, it's been a long time now, and yeah, just I just love doing it.
And your first gym was like a fight center?
No, my first gym was Iron Fist, which is actually like so my coach Ben Johnson, he used to train at Iron Fist. Like that's where he used to fight out of. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I never knew that until I joined the fight center that Ben Johnson was from Iron Fist as well. So yeah.
And the beginning, how do you like grappling part? Because usually when the like young fighter is going to the gym, he's even like you, when you have like karate background or just
Yeah,
striking
yeah.
background, it's like grappling part can be a little bit tough at the beginning. So if you can tell me how do you like it?
Well, I actually I remember I did a few Muay Thai classes and then I was like, oh, I don't really like this. And I did a jiu-jitsu class and I was like, wow, I really enjoy this. So I found the grappling was always a lot easier for me. I'm probably more of a grappler anyway, but um yeah, honestly, I found grappling was a lot more natural. I was born in Iran, so I think I naturally knew how to wrestle as well. I was just born with that, so yeah, it was good. I definitely enjoyed that more.
And right now, do you have in your gym the fighters like you, so maybe fighters on amateur level, maybe on pro level, that you think that they can be like really successful on the regional scene, or even like even more like international one?
Yeah, we've got a few. I think most of our team, I think, can make it. We have a lot of killers. Right now, the next guy is probably Nate Law. He's 4-2 professional. Very, very, very technical fighter. He's very good, very skilled. He's a welterweight. I think in the next year or two, he'll be in the UFC. We've got just a lot of young guys, a lot of amateurs with a lot of fights. There's just, I think a lot of the team is going to do really well as it keeps going on. Obviously, Ben, my coach, is in the UFC as well. Um, but yeah, no, I think a lot of our team, I think, can make it.
And probably having someone like a UFC, a current UFC fighter, is like a super big knowledge, because in the end it's like just the biggest stage, the biggest like nerves, the best skills. So with the fighter with who has like UFC experience is probably much more important than just like regional experience, because it's like on the highest level.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot he can tell us from what he experienced, like the nerves, the whole fight week, and all of that. It's very different, obviously, from a normal fight. But yeah, I guess when someone else gets there as well, they'll get to experience that. But yeah, it would be a very unique experience to be in the UFC.
And overall, when you are like before the fight, so like few days to the fight, do you feel some maybe nerves, maybe stress with the like feeling that you will face another man who just try to hurt you?
Yeah, no, that's one really weird thing I find for myself is I don't get nervous before fights, even when I'm warming up. When I'm about to walk out, I have zero nerves. During like the whole week, I have zero nerves. I'm not very. I very much I enjoy fighting. It's like my happy place. When someone's throwing a punch at me, I see blood or something. I really enjoy that. I don't know why. I've always been like that. So yeah, it's not something I'm afraid of, and I'm not really worried about my amateur record either. So winning or losing, it doesn't really bother me as long as I'm going out there and having a good fight. So I don't really feel any nerves because there's no pressure on me. I'm just going out to do something I enjoy, and I'm not really worried about the result. So yeah, I don't really feel any nerves to it.
So because of like you are not afraid of the opponent, of the stress, it's also, I think that's a really important factor, even like from the fan perspective, because everybody like to this kind of like fighter who is just
Yeah,
going for
just
the
want to
finish.
fight.
Is yes. So probably, and also like UFC really like it, not
Yeah.
like a guy who is taking opponent on the ground and do nothing. So definitely it's a good thing to have.
Yeah, no, definitely. I have this obviously I've had three fights, but my first fight I got the fight of the night. My second fight I got the submission of the night, and then this one, it was my fight or the fight before mine to get the fight of the night, but the other one got it. But yeah, I'm always in an entertaining fight. Uh, it's just because I put my life on the line. Like I'll fight like I'm really willing to die for it. So yeah.
And overall, are you like a UFC fan? So it's like a Saturday, and you like to watch UFC fights?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the that last card was it started at 11 p.m. for us and it finished about 5 a.m. and I was up all night watching it. Obviously, I love to gamble as well, so I was betting on it all night, but yeah, no, I love the UFC. I'll never miss a card. Even like a road to UFC card, I won't miss it. Contender series, anything, I love it. I'm always been a huge fan of the sport. Yeah, the organization, I love it.
And I believe also like few fighters from Australia are fighting in like road to UFC. So it's actually a really good show, and like
Yeah.
additional way to get to the UFC from the for the regional fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we have yeah, there's a few guys. Last year, a few guys got signed as well. Don Marthan, I remember. Um, yeah, there's a few guys this year as well. Uh, it's good. They're signing a lot of Australian fighters now to the road to UFC. So there's definitely, I think there's going to be four this year that'll get signed as well. So it's pretty good.
And overall, who is your favorite like regional fighter? So either like from Australia or New Zealand.
I have to say Volkanovski. Yeah, it has to be Volkanovski. I got the chance to meet him. at UFC Perth. He's a super nice guy. And yeah, he's just such an amazing fighter. So technical and smart. For a small guy like himself, I couldn't believe how small he was in person. I was like, wow, this guy fought Islam Makhachev twice. Like, yeah, yeah, it has to be him.
Yes, not only he's like a legend, but even that he for some time he won the fight against Movsar Evloev, and not many people want to face him. And he like Volkanovski said that he should be like next for the
Next,
title fight.
yeah, yeah,
So it's like
yeah,
super impressive thing that even that he's like a little bit older, he still want to be challenged in like
yeah, yeah,
fighting.
yeah. And he loves it. He just loves it as well. He just loves to fight.
And getting back to your fight, when you are thinking about it, what do you think would be like perfect scenario for you?
Perfect scenario is I knock him out in the first minute. That would be nice. But he's a very tough opponent. I was actually at his kickboxing fight, which was a few months ago, and yeah, he's very tough, very good cardio. So it's probably going to be a very grueling fight. I'm expecting a war. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth. He doesn't like to step backwards, neither do I. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be good. I think we're both pretty high level grapplers as well. And normally when it's two high level grapplers, it ends up being a kickboxing fight. So I'm expecting that. But I do have a good guillotine. So if he gets lazy and does a bad shot, I will guillotine him. But yeah, I'm expecting a really high paced, very grueling fight.
So definitely a fight to watch that everybody
Oh,
should tune
definitely.
in.
Guarantee you. There's a very good chance it's fight of the night. Like, yeah, it's gonna be good.
Okay, Barat. So many thanks for the time and for conversation. Of course, I hope that you will win this fight. You will be
Thanks,
more
man.
active, and then maybe like next year or year after, you will like go pro.
That would be nice.